We're on the job with Elizabeth Lotardo, author and workplace expert. Elizabeth, many people dread going to work, not just because of the job, but the mean people or bullies.
The first step is to recognize the distinction between imperfect and truly toxic. All bosses have a bad day. Some organizations go through rough times. Most people are generally well-intended, even if their behavior can be frustrating. A toxic situation, a toxic boss, a toxic organization is different. It's vicious, it's malicious, and it drains you so quickly. So if you are in that bucket of toxic, the first thing you want to do is protect yourself with a paper trail. You need to be keeping the receipts of the emails you're sending, the agreements you and your boss are making. Make sure it is all documented and it's all in writing. Hopefully you don't need it, but it's better to have it. And next, channel the energy away from stewing resentment and all the reasons why you know this place is not for you. Push that energy into finding your next opportunity. Instead of going home and crying or drinking or venting, push yourself to go on LinkedIn, go on Indeed, find that next opportunity, because the longer you stay in a toxic environment, the more likely it is to impact you outside of work and impact your health.
What about lazy coworker syndrome? How do you solve a situation when someone you work with is just not doing their job well and it affects everybody?
If you have a coworker that is frustrating you, maybe they don't answer your emails, maybe their projects are always late, you cannot control them entirely. So the first step is to control your own emotional response. Through every career, there's going to be people who are frustrating you. And the more you build it up and you give your shower speeches about how wrong they are, the more you personally pay a price. Next, set clear expectations and put them in writing. So much workplace angst traces back to we didn't all actually agree who was doing what by when and why it mattered. The more you can define expectations, the less likely you are to be frustrated with your coworker. And lastly, don't be afraid to give feedback. We often equate, sharing our frustrations with someone as being a bully, but there is a way to give feedback constructively to your coworkers and let them know that they're letting you down, that you're frustrated with the experience, because there is a possibility they're unaware of how they're impacting you.
Always terrific insights. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Thanks.